Hey guys, welcome to the next set of video related to the error handling within Mule 4. So within this particular video, I will try to show you how does the error on error continue works in Mule 4. So we will be upgrading further our last use case only. There is a listener and it is calling a flow reference. Within flow reference, there is a check on account ID. If it is a number, then it goes for the further processing. If not, it has been caught on the on error continue error handling scope. From here, it will be sent back to the primary flow that is here. And after that, let's see how it proceeds further. So without any further ado, let me uh, set up this particular project. So this is the path. Okay, I will copy this path and let me check on the settings of this database config. This is fine. Let me check the test connection once. So this is good. uh, Let me go back to this particular flow. One more thing, I would like to check the initial state of this flow. So this is fine. Just to let you know, some of the time what happen, we want to set the initial state specifically. So by default it is blank, but you can set it as a start and stop as well. In case you don't want to uh, start a particular flow out of a number of flows, then you can use this as stopped flow as well. So this is just like one of the uh, uh, example of like how to and where to use this initial state. So I am running this particular flow, and let me quickly go to the postman. I will set this again. So control V, question mark, account ID equals to 3. Okay, and let me check this is the same or not. This can come from here, that is account ID. We need to follow the exact same uh, param name over here. So that's why it's better to cross check. This is the same. Okay, we are good. So I will be hitting for a positive scenario first, and then I will alter the query param. So this is erroring out because extra slash is there. Let me hit it once again. So we are good, and let's change it to something different. I will clean this up. Okay, this is negative scenario, guys. I'm clicking on send button. Positive scenario, like status code is positive, it is 200. Okay, and this is the error message which is coming up from the is valid palette, that is from here. Let me show you the settings once again. From this particular message, it is being printing that in the payload. But in order to understand it better, let's check the logs. Okay, so account ID 3A is being caught, and this logger is printing this particular line. Okay, after that subflow is initiated because it entered over here, and then it one second. So flow invoke is being called. One second, I need to change something here and there, guys. This is flow invoke continue. I need to run it once again. Sorry for that. This happens like if you try to put a lot many flows within the same project hierarchy, then sometimes you mess up with the names, but uh, it will remain more or less the same only. That's why it is very crucial to place the loggers at the correct position to identify you are calling up the same flow or not which you are intended to call. Okay, so I will wait for a couple of seconds to load, but I will be going with this particular flow only. Accounts continue, so it should be up within a second from now. It's deployed. I can clear the console. Let me quickly hit the send button. So 200. Okay, again the same thing, but let's quickly go through the uh, this error logs. So account ID 38, that is from here. After that, it goes inside this flow invoke continue, and it prints from this is number, like it has been caught within this particular flow. This particular logger is going to print the message. Okay, so what it is printing? Let's see. Flow reference on error propagate. After that, the payload. So if you go back over here, flow reference on error propagate. After that, this payload. Okay, this payload is coming from this is number which I have shown you earlier. Okay, and this is the same message which is being caught at the on our continue handler level from this transform message. Okay, so what we are printing basically the error description. So this is the entire error description which comes up as a part of this on error continue scope. After that, it goes back as a positive scenario over here in the main primary flow. Okay, and it goes to this particular on error on. Let me see here as well. So we are good over here. It is not been caught, at least here. So it is going to the on error continue. This is the logger. Let's see min flow on error propagate any. So this is being taken as a positive scenario, and since there is no error being caught, all good. It goes to the logger part of it, and it is printing the payload. Okay, just to make it more easy to understand, and let me put something printing from the uh, primary flow, and I will be adding the payload. Okay, Control S. I will be stopping it once, and I will run it once again. I will clear up the console once again. It is loading the entire project, so let's quickly run it once again. Goes over here. So from here 200, okay, that is positive response is being received to the flow reference level. After that, since it is positive response, it will go business as usual. So it will go to the logger, and it is printing from the primary flow. And what is the response? The payload which is being logged from the previous one, it is printing the same. So this was the scenario for on error continue. Let's switch to the next use case of on error propagate. We will be using the same concept, but slight here and there changes will be there. So this time we'll be pointing the invalid number as on error propagate. We'll be catching the error over here. After that, we will see if that error comes up and it is being handled over here, then what is the overall response. Okay, so I will first cross check flow invoke. Okay, is it the same name? Yes, so this time we are good. I will right click, go for run, and one thing I need to change, that is the path within the postman. So this is get accounts plain. Okay, that should be good. get accounts, and so I will delete this rest of the part. Let's wait for this application to get load. So this is being deployed. I will clear the console and hit it from the postman once again. 200 OK. I will explain you what is the flow from the log perspective. So this time we have sent account ID is 3A, that is printed from here. After that it enters the flow reference. It goes to this particular logger. What is print? It print subflow initiated. So let's see where it is being there. Subflow initiated. After that it goes to the is number where it errors out, goes to the on error propagate. So this is the on error propagate printing the entire stack trace. Okay. What I have done after that, this error propagate will send the error status code and this payload onto the primary flow. On the primary flow, it will check, is there anything which can cause this error? That is validation invalid number. Yes, there is. So there is a this error continue is there. So we will check for the transfer message. We are printing status code is 200 and the real description along with it, and within the logger we are printing on error continue main flow. Okay. So on error continue main flow, and after that it is printing the rest of the things. And after this, since it is entered into the on error continue, it will not further go to the this particular logger, because from this there is an error scenario and it ends up here only. And along with the error message that is being payload which is being set as a part of transform message, it will print this particular message. Along with that, the status code as 200. Okay, sorry. So here you can see it is 200. Okay, so this pretty much sums up our on error continue and the different combinations of messages or error which can come from on error propagate and how to handle it onto the main flow. I will try to quickly touch base the try scope as well. So here it is. So pretty much the same use case from flow reference, flow invoke try. Okay, it will go over here. So what specific change I have done? Training account. So earlier my table name was accounts, if I'm not wrong. One second. So yes, here you can see accounts. So what I have done, I have changed the name of the table name, and it will try to select this query, but it will error out because of bad SQL syntax. So after that, one second, let me put some message. Okay, after that there is a logger which is going to print the same stuff, and positive scenario, it will print the details, and it will end as error. Otherwise, if there is any error which is coming other than this bad SQL syntax, it will be caught on error continue. Same stuff, but the only advantage is like I am able to set up the error handling on a specific palette, on a specific character level. Okay, so that's pretty much of it. Let's try to run it quickly. One thing I need to check the path accounts try one. So let's quickly copy this guy, and I will ignore this error so that I can run it without any issue. So this particular use case is to explain how to handle the try scope on a particular palette level or on a particular connector level. Okay, let me configure our postman. Okay, this will be a positive scenario. Let's do it this way. It will take a couple of seconds to load the entire project. It's being deployed. I will clear the console and go to the postman, hit it send button once again. So 404 as usual double slash, sorry for that. So something error is coming up and 500 error scenario overall. Let's quickly check from here as well. So let me clear it once again and hit from there once again. Okay, so here it goes. We are getting a bad SQL syntax from where? From inside this try scope on error propagate. Okay, from here it will be propagate onto the next level. Okay, so let's see what it is printing from the subflow on error propagate. Let's go over here. One second, guys. So what happened is like from this bad SQL syntax we are printing this logger. Okay, but somehow it is erroring out. So let me try to make some changes. Okay, let me try to run this guy once again. Run. Let's see what is the error. Should be DB rating. Yes, that should be okay. There is option like you can go to the problems and you can delete it this as well, but that is been set up intentionally to generate this bad SQL syntax. So um, that should be okay. It's loading. Give it a minute to complete its processing. So now you can see it is being deployed. I will clear this up quickly. Go to the postman, hit it again. So 500 server error, table doesn't exist. Go back over here. Let's check this thing. So on error propagate, okay, that's fine. Printing from the subflow, that is from here. Okay. Okay. After that, let's see what we are printing over here. Logging from on error continuing from subflow. And one second during execution. Okay. It is giving me some trouble logging from on error continue from subflow. So I think I need some changes on this line as well. Guys, sorry for this. I am not anticipating such things at recording level at least, right? But it's good to spot these errors and make our code error free. Let me stop this guy, run this again. I will clear up the console over proceed. This is nothing but it is being like just want to show it is being popped out from here, it is being caught at here, and how it goes to the main flow. So that's the overall thing. Just give me a moment, it is still loading. Let me clear the console once it gets deployed. So it's good. Let's go to the postman, hit it quickly. Same 200, okay this time, and error is coming up. Let me show you why it is so. So from here, this error will pop up. This will be caught at this level. I will show you this as well. Bad SQL syntax from here on error propagate, that is from this particular logger. After that, it says logging from on error continuous from subflow, that is it is coming from this level on error from the subflow. So there it is from the subflow. After that, this is a positive scenario. Okay, it goes to the main flow, goes over here, prints the payload. So let me put something here. Printing from primary flow. I will add this. Control S. Error handling is like one of the crucial thing while you are designing any flow, and with this particular series of video for error handling, I think any viewer should be in a position to uh, create any running Mule application from scratch to a stage where it can deploy for sandbox testing at least. Um, Let me hit send button once again. Okay, so here it is the thing like printing from the primary flow. So how is the flow running? It reaches up to here. It finds a bad SQL syntax, go inside the on error propagate, type print this particular logger, that is printing from the subflow on the error propagate. From here it is a error scenario. It is being popped out from this try scope, goes to error handling where it is being handled because of any on error continue. From here it will create the transform message and it logs it here. As you can see, logging from on error continue from subflow. This is printing here. After that, since this is a positive scenario, it goes to the primary flow. At this level, if we consider whatever happening in background, overall it is giving me a positive scenario because of this on error continue. So it goes to the next available activity, that is the logger, and print the payload along with this particular string printing from the primary flow. So here you can see printing from the primary flow and the same log message the payload. So I hope from these set of use cases you are now in a position to understand the different formats, the mechanism behind honor continue, honor propagate, when to use what, raise error, try scope, even global error handler. So keep me posted if you have any queries. I will try to resolve them as soon as possible. If you have any doubts related to this video, keep posting in the comment section of this video. And thanks for watching. And guys, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel video, so please subscribe to it. Click on the subscribe button and hit on the bell icon to hear for the latest video from my side. Thanks. Have a great day.